Hi, my name's Natalie Woo, and I'm an illustrator and love to draw food. My work celebrates diversity and connections in everyday interactions. Today, I'm going to teach you how to paint your favorite dessert recipe with a variety of Sakura products. Materials we'll be using include Canson hot-pressed watercolor paper, koi coloring brush pens, white and gold jelly roll pens, mechanical pencil, SumoGrip retractable eraser, Micron 0-5 pen, Pigma Graphic 1 pen, Pigma Professional brush pens in fine and medium and black, and Koi watercolor field sketch box set. The first step is to choose your favorite recipe. My husband is French, and sharing a meal is a lifelong tradition enjoyed with family and friends. Many of the most delicious meals use the simplest and freshest ingredients. This is a recipe from my husband's childhood when he enjoyed chocolate cake as a decadent dessert after dinner or a mid-afternoon snack. I love this cake because it's so simple to make. I write the title, drawings of the 6 ingredients, and the instructions. I draw the cake on the plate, which is the largest drawing that anchors the painting to create some depth. I start with the Pigma MB pen in black to outline the title. I start painting top to bottom, left to right, to allow the paint to dry and not smudge the paint. Then I use the coloring brush pens to outline each ingredient: chocolate, eggs, flour, butter, and baking powder. For the chocolate, I use 2 shades of brown watercolor brush pens and create an outline. I then use the water pen to pull color from the outline so the brown color fills the area. I squeeze just a little water so the color blends evenly. If you squeeze too much water, don't worry, you can pick it up with a paper towel. I take the lighter brown brush pen to fill in the middle blocks to create some depth. I do the same with the rest of the ingredients. The eggs are outlined with the lighter brown to create some contrast. I then outline the sugar and flour bags with the Pigma FB pen to make the ingredients stand out. For the flour bag, I outline and only fill the sides of the bag in blue to create some color gradation. I first outline in yellow, then I shade a little with light brown. I fill in the top with yellow pen to create a pop of color. I use the water pen to blend so the block of butter shows dimension. Finally, I outline the baking powder canister with the watercolor pens without water for a sharper, more defined look, since it's a smaller object. I fill the strawberries and stems with just the pen to give them a more saturated look and to also stand out. I mix the brown and black paint from the Koi watercolor paint set to fill in the chocolate cake. The black and brown shades create depth. I add a wash of yellow to the sugar and flour labels. And you can't eat cake without a fork, so I finish by painting the fork in light gray wash. Then I work on the final touches by adding a light gray wash as a shadow for each ingredient. I outline the plate with a gray wash shadow and gold jelly roll pen. I use the graphic pen to make floral line drawings as detailing on the plate to add some interest. I add a wash of yellow color to the middle of the plate to draw the eye and to emphasize the cake as a focal point. I fill in the flowers with the red wash of color. I finish by outlining the ingredients with the fine and medium black pens. And I use a Micron pen to letter the recipe instructions, one ingredient at a time. The last step is to add small white dots on the cake with my Jelly Roll white pen to create some texture. Classic chocolate cake, Gâteau au Chocolat des Ecoliers. Ingredients: serves 8, includes 200 grams of dark chocolate, 4 eggs, 125 grams of butter, 200 grams of sugar, 1 packet of baking powder or 1 teaspoon, You heat the oven to 180 degrees Celsius or 355 degrees Fahrenheit. First, you melt the chocolate in a double boiler. If you have a microwave, use 3 tablespoons of water. Add butter to melted chocolate. Beat firmly until a mixture is melted and smooth. In a bowl, beat eggs and sugar until white. Add baking powder, then flour. Add chocolate with butter mixture to the bowl. Bake for 25 minutes. Adjust time so the center is not fully cooked. Garnish with powdered sugar or your favorite fruits such as berries and serve warm. I hope you enjoyed this lesson and happy painting!